Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and when you're on the hunt for the perfect bedding, there's a lot to consider, not the least of which is price. So I've rounded up 6 sheet sets that I think give you the most bang for your buck. So let's check it out. So the first sheet set on my list is the sheet set from Purple, and the reason that I chose this is because it's, in my opinion, the best bamboo-based bedding for your money. Bamboo-based bedding does tend to usually come with a higher price tag because the bamboo plant usually transfers some of its wonderful properties, such as being extra durable, breathable, moisture wicking, eco-friendly, sustainably sourced. The list kind of goes on. And because of that, a lot of sleepers do tend to prioritize bamboo-based bedding, but at the sake of sort of a higher cost. That being said, these sheets are made from a blend of bamboo and spandex, but they range from like $99 to $129, which is by far the least expensive bamboo bedding I've ever tested. And definitely not sacrificing any quality. They are all the things I mentioned, but also super soft. And in my experience, it is pretty much impossible to find bamboo bedding that does not wrinkle very easily. But as you can see, it's nearly impossible to wrinkle these sheets or even crease them. And that is thanks to the 5% of spandex that's in there. So in my opinion, if you're looking for bamboo-based bedding, but you're also not looking to break the bank, this is a great pick. Okay, next up on my list are 2 sheet sets from Parachute. I've got both their percale woven set and their sateen woven set. And because they have different weave styles, they're gonna offer a different look and feel, the sateen being more silky and lustrous, the percale being more cool and crisp and matte in appearance. But one thing they have in common is they're both made from Egyptian cotton. Now, thanks to the extra long staples that are used in Egyptian cotton, it's widely regarded as one of the most superior types of cotton. And for this reason, a lot of people prioritize Egyptian cotton bedding because that extra long fiber factor is giving you extra durability, resistance to pilling, better color retention, and also just an overall boost in quality. And because of that, Egyptian cotton sheets are really built to last. In my opinion, it's a better idea to invest in a set of sheets that's gonna last you 3 years or more than to invest in a set of sheets that you're gonna have to replace in 3 months. Between you and me, I have tested Egyptian cotton sheets that were $500 or more that I haven't enjoyed as much as Parachute sheets. And Parachute sheets range from $109 to $169, depending on the size set that you choose and whether you choose percale or sateen. But the sateen is very silky, super soft, very lustrous, very in keeping with that sateen personality. The percale is super crisp, really got that clean, fresh hotel bed feel. So in my opinion, either of these are really great picks. All right, next up on my list is Casper's Cool Supima sheet set, and as the name suggests, it is made from 100% Supima cotton. Now, similar to Egyptian cotton, Supima cotton is widely regarded as a superior, kind of luxurious type of cotton because it exclusively uses extra long fibers. Now, like I said, that extra long fiber factor is going to boost durability, color retention, resistance to pilling, and like I said, just an overall boost in quality. Additionally, unlike Egyptian cotton, Supima cotton is only grown and harvested in the US. So there's sort of this made in America factor that some sleepers might consider to be a big bonus. Now, in the case of this particular sheet set, it features a very breathable percale weave, so I'm recommending this to sleepers who run hot. Supima cotton does often tend to come with a higher price tag, but I would say these are definitely a good value, ranging from $100 to $170, depending on the size set you choose. Okay, next up is the Classic Core sheet set from Brookelennon, and I'm picking this specifically for sleepers who run hot. So this is a great example of a sheet set that is very lightweight, very airy, and very cool to the touch. So like I said, hot sleepers is gonna be a particularly good pick for you. However, don't mistake its lightweightness for being less durable. It is made from 100% long staple cotton. I know you're gonna hear me repeat this again and again, but the longer the staple, the more durable the sheet. So again, these sheets are built to last you, but also keep you cool. Now, something that I personally like about these sheets is they offer a very, very crisp hand feel. They sort of just evoke this fresh hotel bed look and feel that I find particularly charming. And the sheet set runs from about $99 to $149 depending on the size that you choose. But another great thing about this sheet set is it comes in 15 different styles. So you kind of have room to play around with your bedroom aesthetic. And if you check out the review of these sheets on sleepopolis.com, you'll see there's a coupon for 15 bucks off this very brookelennon sheet set, so check it out. All right, here we have the Loft Organic sheet set from Saatva, and I have to admit, it's one of my personal favorite sheet sets. Now, compared to the sheet sets that we've just looked at, this one is a little bit pricier. However, it also offers a combination of traits that don't always go together. So I think it's kind of special, and by that I mean it's both cooling, silky, breathable, and sateen woven. And like I said, these things are not always married. So sateen woven sheets do have a tendency to be thicker and less breathable, and therefore kind of warm you up. So for folks like myself who really prefer sateen bedding because you're getting that really pretty luster, that really silky hand feel, but you also need help keeping cool, this is going to be a particularly good pick for you. But rest assured, it's still made from 100% long staple organic cotton, and it's also a product of fair trade manufacturing, which means the farmers who harvest this cotton must be paid a living wage. So there's an eco-friendly, ethically sourced element at play there as well. Now, it's a little bit pricier than some of the others that we've looked at, ranging from $125 to $215, but in my opinion, still a great value. Okay, and last but certainly not least is the Wood Rose sheet set from Magic Linen. Now, these sheets are made from 100% linen, and for those of you familiar with the fabric, you know that it offers this sort of uniquely coarse texture, kind of a gently massaging quality. However, this particular sheet set has been stone washed, which is a technique used to make the fabric sort of more soft, more flexible. So for those of you who do like that gently massaging quality of linen, but do wish it were a little bit softer, this might be a particularly good pick for you. But the reason it made my list is because linen is famous for its thermoregulating properties. And that means that it's gonna help warm you up when it's cold and help cool you down when you're too hot. So basically it adapts to your body's temperature. And because of that, these sheets, of all the sheets in this lineup, are gonna be the best for year-round use. And at the end of the day, that's really gonna offer you the most bang for your buck. Now, linen bedding does usually come with a higher price tag, and these are the most expensive on the list, ranging from $209 to $309, depending on which size you choose. But like I said, they're extra durable, they last you all year. Also, if you check out the written review of these sheets on sleepopolis.com, you'll see that we give you a code for 10% off your Magic Linen order, so enjoy. Well, that wraps up this review, but for every last detail on all of these sheet sets, be sure to check out my full written review, which is linked below. And if you're not so sure that you have the right mattress to go with these sheets, just Google Sleepopolis best mattress, and we'll help you find that too. Now, I do hope you found this review to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, because we're always going to be uploading more content with one main thing in mind, to get you some better sleep. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.